my gosh, my car didn't move for 3 months. It died.
Hey guys, so I just got back from Goodwill and these are the things that I picked up. What's up everyone? Welcome to So Aldo. On today's tutorial, I am going to show you how to easily make a maternity dress or maternity top. So if you want to see how, keep on watching. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking the subscribe button right here and click the notification as well so you will get notified whenever I post a new sewing projects for beginners. That being said, let's go ahead and get started.
The first thing I will do is cut off the elastic waistband. On the side seams, I am going to measure in 8 inches down. So from here, it's going to be 8 inches. So this will vary. If you have bigger arms, it could be up to 10 inches. It totally depends on how big your arms are. After that, I am going to cut it open, stopping where I placed the pin. And I will do the same thing on the other side seam. So this is going to be the armholes, if you haven't mentioned that earlier. Now I place the side seams at the center. As you can see here, I am going to draft the neckline. So on this side here that I'm working on is the front of the dress. Just be sure that the neckline is going to be big enough so you can easily pull it over your head. And starting from this point, I am going to bring it down 1/2 inch. This is the shoulder slope. I will do the same thing on the back neck. I am going to bring it down about 1 inch, and then on the shoulder slope it is 1/2 inch. You can see here I place a few pins to hold the fabric down so it doesn't move while I cut it. So I'm just cutting the excess fabrics on the neck and on the shoulder slope. Now it's time to match the shoulder seams, and I'm just going to sew it from here and here. Also overlock the edges just to make it nice and clean. If you don't have a serger, you can use a narrow zigzag stitch instead. So now the top looks like this. As you can see, it looks like a cute trapeze dress. I actually like it like this. So if you want to stop here, you can do so. To figure out where to place the waistline, just put the elastic around your waistline just like this and mark it. If you don't have a mannequin, you can just try it on like I did here. Just make sure that the dress is wrong side out when you try it on so you can mark it on the inside of the dress. So now I'm just using my mannequin. It's much easier because I was actually struggling to do that earlier. So I'm just going to mark it where the waistline is going to be using a chalk, or you can use a washable crayon. I ended up using a washable crayon instead because I couldn't see the chalk marking. And then I am just going to fold where the chalk mark is, and then I will sew it all the way around, leaving about 1 inch opening so I can drive the elastic through. This will create a casing for the elastic, and the elastic that I'm using is about 1/4 of an inch wide. You can use a wider one if it's available to you or if that's what you prefer.
There is an opening right here, and that's where we're gonna feed the elastic.
I temporarily secure the elastic using a safety pin, and I'm going to distribute the elastic. I'm also going to try it on so I can adjust the elastic if I need to, and then secure it.
I'm going to sew it close.
So I want the casing flat inside the garment so it doesn't irritate my waistline. So I'm going to fold it toward the skirt and I'm going to stitch it on the edge. Make sure that you are just catching the fabric, not the elastic, because it will be terrible. You won't be able to adjust the elastic if that happens. And as you can see here, I am stretching the elastic as I sew. So as you can see, it has that casing.
And we are going to the Home Depot to get some herbs for our garden.
We also pick up some Chick-fil-A's for lunch.
The back of the dress, it looks really nice.
It's time to finish the neckline and the sleeves. I'm first going to sew a stay stitch along the neckline and the sleeves so it doesn't stretch. I am making some small cuts along the curve.
I serge it, I'm just going to fold it once and then top stitch it. I didn't back stitch because I will end up on that stitch. Okay. You can see there is a curve coming. So just do it ever so slightly. Turn your fabric.
If you are a true beginner, this is my tip for you. Never ever sew on a wrinkled fabric. It will look terrible, so be sure to smooth it out first before you continue. So this is the final transformation. It looks like a mini dress or like a tunic blouse. I ended up wearing a black skirt underneath it just because it's just a little short for my taste.
So that's it for today, and I hope you like this simple and easy sewing tutorial. Until next time, bye!